Hi friends, on this day, in this video, we are going to study the input and output in C programming. Yeah, these are the different concepts we are going to study. Very short video, but very essential with respect to the input and output operations that are performed in C language. First one is input output standard files, then getchar and putchar functions, getters and putfs functions related to strings, and scanf and printf, the general input and output functions. Let us see one by one. The first one is input and output. Yeah, what exactly is input? Input, it means to feed some data into a program. You want to give some data into a program, maybe a number, maybe a character, maybe a string you want to give as input. And input can be given in the form of a file or from the command line. Command line means when you execute, you are going to get a black screen. On that you will be getting a prompt. There you are going to type. C programming provides a set of built-in functions to read the given input and feed it into a program as per the requirement. And the next one is output. Generally, output means the output from a program. It means to display some data on a screen, printer, or any file. Three possibilities: screen, printer, or any file. C programming provides a set of built-in functions to output the data on the computer screen as well as to save it as text or binary files. Okay, two types of files are there: text files and binary files. Text files will be having text, binary files will be having the data converted into binary numbers, zeros and ones. Now we are having some standard files. C programming treats all the devices as files. A printer is a file, a screen is a file, a keyboard is a file. Everything is considered to be a file. So devices such as display are addressed in the same way as files, and the following three files are automatically opened when a program gets executed to provide access to a keyboard and a screen. We are having mainly three files that are generated when you execute a program. First one is standard input. It is called as standard in, stdin, standard input, which is taken from a keyboard. Standard output, std out, that is given onto the screen. And standard error, whenever there is an error, it is displayed on the screen by the file pointer called as stderr. So finally, three file pointers will be created for three files in every program when you start executing it. Let us see the next one. Getchar and putchar functions. These are the two functions that takes only a single character at a time. Get character means reading a character. So the syntax is integer getchar in brackets void, means it takes nothing. Getchar function reads the next available character from the screen and returns it on as an integer. It converts a character into an integer because we are having ASCII values, American Standard Code of Information Interchange. ASCII value every character will have. For example, capital A will be having 65 and small a will be having 97 as ASCII values. Whenever you give small a or capital A, it will be having those values, and the later on values will be added. For example, B means +1, C means +2, so on. Now you can use this method in the loop in case you want to read more than one character. Yes, getchar function can be executed in a loop for n number of times, then those n number of characters can be read, but only once one character can be read. And the next one is put character. Integer put character into C is the syntax of the function. Function puts or passes a character on the screen and returns the same character. It is going to take the character and it displays the character on the screen. This function puts only single character at a time. You can use the method to, or a loop that can execute one character by one character to print a huge length of string or a sequence of characters. Let's see that example. Now here in this example, you are having hash include stdio.h standard header file because you are using getchar and putchar functions. Those are available in stdio.h. So next one is int main, int c, enter a value c. C is a variable, a box which can store a number. You are giving a character, that character will be converted into its equivalent ASCII value and that will be stored. Suppose we are giving Ali the game. You can see the output there. Ali the game means I am giving more than one character, but it takes only the first character A and it displays the A in put character. You can pause the video, you can check the program, note down it, you can execute on your lapis. Let's see the next one. Now next are getS and putS functions. These functions are meant for taking a string, a line of text, not a single character, a line of text till you press the enter. The first one is the syntax is character star, that is pointer, getS is the name of the function, then character asterisk s, that is pointer s. Now this function reads a line from standard input device stdin into the buffer pointed by s. Buffer means a temporary memory location where all the text you are going to enter will be stored. A temporary memory location where all the text will be stored. A collection of boxes. A collection of boxes. Until either terminated by new line or reaches the end of file. New line means you are pressing enter, or if you are dealing with files till you reach the end of the file. Every file will be having end of file. EOF. Then the next one is int putS. putS constant character asterisk s. This is the syntax. Function writes a string s, whatever the string s is there on trailing new line to standard output device. Means it prints the line, then it goes to the next line. Trailing new line means it goes to the next line after printing the line. Let us see the example here. Here the example is having C. The first one is hash include stdio.h. Why? Because our getS and putS are available in stdio.h header file. So you need to include that one. Then integer main, then character str of 100 means the string is str is capable of holding 100 characters. That is our intention. If you want to store 1000 characters, you need to give the 1000. If you want to give only 10 characters, better give it 10. 100 is also okay, but the rest of the space will be wasted. So str of 100, it is an array. Array means sequence of characters starting from 0th location to 100th location. The index value starts from 0 to 100. We are going to study this concept in arrays. Next, enter a value. See here, directly you are going to write getS in brackets str. You can notice that there is no ampersand. For strings you don't have ampersand. Directly, because it is a string array, you are going to write str. Then printf, your enter text is putS str, directly str, return 0. Because you are writing integer main there. You can see the output, enter a value, Ali the game. Now I am giving the same input. Previously in the previous get char and put char it has taken only a. Here the whole line it is going to take till you press enter. Let us go to the next slide. Now most oftenly we use scanf and printf with respect to integers and characters, sometimes even strings without spaces. Scanf is a function which takes the input. Printf is a function which prints on the screen, and scanf is considered to be the standard input function and printf is standard output function. You may have, or it may be called as default also sometimes. Now the syntax is int scanf, const char star format and so on. The function reads the input from a standard input stream stdin and scans that input according to the format provided. Whatever the format you are going to give, in that format only it is going to accept. Next one is integer printf, constant character star format, that is a pointer. Function writes the output to the standard output stream, standard out, and produces the output according to the format provided. Means how you want to display, using having spaces, trailing spaces, etc. Now conversion specifiers. Every printf and scanf functions are going to use these conversion specifiers. Now for generally we use integer, for that you are having %d. In some books it is also there %i. Both are acceptable. For short int you are going to write hd. For long int %ld. Now you can use all these conversion specifiers either in printf or in scanf when you retrieve the value or you display a value of a variable. You can pause this video, you can note down all these things. Next, let us go to the next slide. We're having escape sequence characters in printf, not in scanf. These are used in only printf. Now /n, if you use in double quotes, all these escape sequence characters are used in double quotes. If you use /n, it goes to the next line. /t means 8 spaces, vertical tab. If you want to print a single quote, you need to use /single quote. The same manner, double quote /double quote. If you want to print a /, you need to give 2 slashes. Then %x for ASCII character in hexadecimal format. You want to print in hexadecimal format 0 to 9, A to F, then you can use /x HH format. Then /x 4H format is Unicode character in hexadecimal. If you see right side A, you're having a bell alert, means a beep sound will come. /b means it prints and goes backspace, form feed, caret return. If you want to have a question mark, then escape sequence characters in octal numbers. You can try all these in printf. Let us see one example for standard input and output that is using printf and scanf. Very simple one, straightforward one. Hash include stdio.io.h because printf and scanf are the functions related to standard input output header file. Next, integer main character string, I'm taking 100 characters as expected. Integer I, then enter a value. See, directly I'm writing %s because I'm accepting a string, then I'm accepting a %d, then comma. Now here you can notice that there is no ampersand str. Here you can notice that there is no ampersand str. Why there is no ampersand str? Because we are taking a string. For strings you don't write ampersand, directly you are going to write str. Then as usual for %d you are going to write %i. Then in the same format you are going to use %s for string, %d for I. Means I can display or I can scan more than one value at a time. Directly I am taking two inputs here. If you can notice, I am directly taking two inputs over here. %s, %d means I am taking two inputs. So after comma I need to have the first one, and after comma I need to have the second one. Second value where next, if you can see here printf, you entered %s, %d. So the first %s will be replaced with the first value of the variable. Then the next %d will be displayed, will be replaced with the second parameter that you are providing. I is a parameter you are passing to the %d, str is a parameter you are passing to %s. So you can see the output. I am providing Ali 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 Ali will be stored in str, 1 2 3 will be stored in I. The same thing is displayed here. So in this video, that's it guys for today. So you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you.